so we are ninth grade. We are trying to review for the book we're going to start. We're talking about Henry, and Henry is the Archbishop of Canterbury. He becomes the Chancellor of the country. He's a good businessman. Henry points him to be Archbishop of Canterbury because he wants to control the church, and Thomas is his best friend. So he puts Thomas, his best friend, in front of the church, in charge of the church. That means Henry can control the church. But the problem is Thomas changes when he becomes the archbishop, and so he decides to protect the church from the state. He won't pay the taxes. He won't allow the church courts to be destroyed, and he becomes the hero of the common people. And so that meant that Henry was now in opposition to him. And so he leaves England and goes to France for 6 years. And our story begins when he returns. So the first page of the story is when Thomas has come back from France. And it's 1170. He comes back, he finds out that some of his subordinates were cooperating with the king, so he has them excommunicated. The king is so angry with Thomas that he says, will anybody get rid of him for me? And these 4 knights, they take him up on it. They go to the cathedral on December 29th, 1170, and kill Thomas. What happens as a result is Henry forces himself to serve penance, because he feels sort of guilty for what he did, and so he performs penance, which are acts to atone for what you've done. The 4 knights, they're sent on a pilgrimage to the Middle East. They never come back. Thomas becomes a saint, and Canterbury becomes a place of pilgrimage. So even till to this day, people will go to Canterbury and be close to the spirit, if you will, of Thomas, and there are various reasons why people go on pilgrimage. So those are the outcomes of this. You got a question?
Is that what that Canterbury Tales is about?
The Canterbury Tales, loosely based on a group of people that are going to Canterbury to honor Thomas Becket, and on the way they tell stories. Caroline?
We went over half literary terms, but we didn't have to dinner.
Say that again, I can't hear you.
So half the literary terms we went over, for the other half we didn't.
Well, we need to go back over them, and we'll do that at some point.
Okay.
All right, so we're on page 11. I need somebody, preferably a girl, because the chorus is a group of women. We'll just use one. I need somebody to volunteer to read it. It has to be female. All right, I got 2 people. Why don't you do chorus? We'll give you a chance to do that later. I need 3 priests. They're probably men, but we can use men or women.
Priest.
All right, priest 1, priest 2, and priest 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. We need a messenger. Amanda, got your hand up? Oh, Grayson, we'll get you. And we need a Thomas.